back to another episode of Media Strikes Back.
8 o'clock on Mondays now.
That's right.
I feel like it's prime time.
If people look at their watch, it's 8 o'clock right now.
No, it's...
No, that's a different...
That's another
That's
watch.
not... Yeah,
that's London
That's
time.
right. We have another big show here tonight. We're going to be speaking to Dizingoff.
Which I went to.
Yes.
I thought it was great.
What's that all about?
Uh,
Just in a nutshell.
Clothes,
good. Then we've got another hip-hop artist, Y08. Why, I don't know, but Y08.
Did you go to it?
No, I didn't.
I thought you did that.
Who did that one? We'll find out very soon anyway.
Let's hope it's good.
He's a great guy.
And then WrestleRock.
Do you rock and roll during the wrestling?
You do.
Do you get guitars and smash them around? And
Yeah.
stuff?
You see, you're going to make a joke, but I wrecked you because it's true.
I don't know.
Wrestling and rock and roll combined.
I was honestly asking if you.
Well, I answered you.
Oh, okay. There's this guy on the in the wrestle group called Juice something. Do you want some juice?
I've seen that guy on the show before.
Oh, pain in the ass, that one.
Dickhead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like straight out, like him and Tony Abbott. Same
I know,
bloke.
exactly. That picture that's going around at the moment of
That's
Tony
him.
Abbott. Anyway,
Is that something you put on your Facebook?
no.
You don't put much on there.
No, I only put stuff about me.
Yeah.
And if it's not about me, it's going like people write, "Hi, how you going? Is this about work?" Off you go.
Yeah,
No, that's
not interested.
Not interested. That's not going on. But
Do you only follow yourself on Facebook?
well, I've got 1,000 different followers, and all of them are just replicas of me.
Catfish. Do you know what catfishing is?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yes,
George knows.
it's a fish that looks like a cat.
Exactly. Well, let's start off with Dizingoff.
Yeah, that would be the viewers are waiting.
Are they?
Yeah, I think they are.
Are you waiting?
They're waiting to.
Are you waiting?
Oh, take it easy.
Okay.
Oh god. Dizingoff's a good one.
Yep. Let's start with him.
All right, we'll check it out.
Now, have you done any runway shows?
Yes, we did.
Yeah?
Yeah, we did a few in Sydney.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a few in Melbourne.
Is it stressful? There's like naked people, models and stuff running around all the time. Does your wife get funny about that sometimes?
She actually like it.
I think she models, I think, for you, yes? She is, wow.
I don't know, not as a model, but at home, yeah, she do. She do
Yeah?
some stuff, yeah.
Well, you know what? You make a great team because you get an idea and you've got a live model in front of you to put it on.
Well, I'm Adi. I'm the director and Haim's wife. What do I love about those clothes? Everything. They're versatile, they're different, they stand out, they make a statement. Yeah, just something very different, something to stand out from the crowd.
Excellent. And do you find you get a lot of compliments when you walk in the street? Because I got to say, they're different, and I really like it. Even someone who knows zero about fashion, I'm looking at them like, oh, they're just something I really like looking at.
I always do. These clothes are very sexy without being revealing. They're beautiful lines. The colour range is unbelievable, and they're all interchangeable. So you can wear them with everything. So each item you can wear together. And I mean, the lines are just gorgeous, and they're beautiful fabric too. They last for a long time. So I know that my money's going to something that I can wear for years.
But what's the feeling you get when you see your name in like big shiny lights? What do you feel? You feel proud?
No, I feel embarrassed actually.
Embarrassed? Is it because you're your worst critic? It's like
I don't get why people get so excited over me. Well, there is so many people around that do good things for other people and they don't get credit for. And when I see myself in the interview or people want to see what I do and get excited over it, I feel like I'm just doing what I like doing, So
who do you like? Who do you get excited about?
what do you mean?
Well, people get excited when they see you on stage and your things and scream and shout. Who do you scream and shout for?
My father, I guess.
Yeah? What does he do?
He's a hard-working man, a cabinet maker.
Yes? He built your house?
He built who I am today.
He's done a very good job.
Is there a men's range? I wear poor clothing. These jeans are from Queen Vic Market. So is there a men's line? Is there something that I can fit into?
Not quite yet, but Yes, she does climb, but we are now doing a couture line. So this season will come with a couture line. So that's a new range that we are making. Also, really important to say that our clothes all made here in Melbourne. We do very small quantities, and this is the whole thing. You don't want to bump into someone else wearing the same thing. So
That is a big thing. And in the fashion world, I mean, what's next? What are we looking forward to? Not only from here, but just in general. Where's the trend going?
Probably should ask Chaim that.
He doesn't want to talk.
I tell you what, with Dizingoff, really, it's not about fashion because it's never in or out of fashion. It's just something that would last you forever. So it's not really about trends. It's about what looks beautiful, what feels beautiful, what's comfortable. And I think that this is something that just really puts us apart from many other designer brands.
And how important are accessories? Like we're talking shoes, necklaces. You got a beautiful one that just seems to be matching everything. I mean, how important is an accessory to an outfit? Or do you think an outfit can stand on its own?
Oh, look, I mean, both. But, I mean, Dizingoff you can wear, it's so versatile, you can wear, particular outfits in 6 different ways. But, you got to love a bit of jewellery too, and they're fantastic at jewellery, and they have beautiful footwear as well. So they're ticking all the boxes for me anyway. From a customer's point of view, they tick all my boxes, yeah.
So a really interesting piece about laneway shopping in Melbourne. It just shows the type of diversity we have when it comes to fashion.
I reckon anybody could create clothes.
Anyone?
Yeah, even Mr. Juicy. That guy from WrestleRock. Oh, no, it's such
Hate
a
him.
pain. Does he make his own leotards?
Makes his own shit.
Ah, well, that from food, or is that like a process of a biological
It's called
process?
digestion. But yeah,
The show got a whole lot dirtier.
it definitely did. Well, we'll just cut to a commercial break and hopefully you
Go clean ourselves up.
find something you want to buy.
Clean up your act, okay?
Woolly birds.
You can't say that kind of stuff on community television.
Don't have time for broken hearts, no. I don't have time for broken hearts, no. Wait, and I don't have time for broken hearts, no. She was like, I was like, she was like, I was like, she was like, I was like, she was like, yeah, I was like lose money and lose honeys that have schooled for me. If they wanna rush me, make my girl untrusting of me. Cause she was down and none of you were around. You don't deserve my pursuing a crown. And as a queen, I'm seen on the scene, but clean with no team. Just the queen and potential ring. And these fake dudes run around, they can try it. Messing with a loved one, man, it'll get violent though. We live in peace, no street, just harmony. No harming, baby, see what calm as we can be on the simple things and all the little things, and no belittling. See, we just living in a trust like no other. Care less about appearance, the glamourine equivalent to never-ending appearance of realness. I told you, I do not do the fake shit, and I gotta thank you, how you been so patient. What I'm talking about.
Wayo, what's up, man?
How are you, Tristan?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Thanks for coming. Well, thanks for inviting us to the studio.
No problem, man. Anytime, bro.
Cool. So, yeah, let's get straight into it, man. Tell us how you been. You've been away for quite some time.
Yeah, pretty much just jumping into the game. I mean, after like ages, unexpected holiday, unfortunately. But yeah, heads up in the game and putting that hard work in. I mean, I was up like 6 this morning shooting music videos, and it's always working. It's going well.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've been hearing a lot of things. I mean, you've been working hard. You produced an album, well, within 2 months. Tell us a little bit about that.
All right, yeah, I just basically couldn't waste any more time, so got out of the place and just jumped into it straight away. Now it's the marketing plan scheme of things, but just put my soul into that album, which is coming soon. Get it?
Get it? Well, it is kind of your tagline, like, Wayo, go get us?
Yeah, go getters. It's like it's going to be a label eventually, but really at this point it's just a mindset where I can grab the outcasts, people like me, and people who are actually trying to build up to something from that nothing, and really form them together. So go get us, yeah.
'Cause, I mean, even with your songs and your new single release, Winner, you're speaking about people getting out there and just getting what you think is yours. And
Yeah, that's right, exactly. Anybody can go out and get what they want, and a lot of people, they seem to have the belief that they can't, limited beliefs, but I want to show everybody that they can, pretty much.
And you were telling me before, especially with this album and your songs, it's more, it's more real than anyone else who's, you're not pretending to be someone else or, driving Cadillacs and whatever, but you're just being real.
Yeah, I like to be relatable, and I like to pretty much represent the DIY artist movement. That's the way I see it, like anybody can do it.
And you were telling me that, I mean, you love the struggle.
Yes, I do, because I found that when you actually get stuff taken away from you, it makes you more hungry and you work harder. And that's when I started seeing success. They say life begins at the end of your comfort zone. There you go, exactly.
To what point did you tell yourself, look, man, I'm gonna get back in the game. I'm gonna make an album, get in the music industry?
All right, I could have gone two ways. I could have gone keep screwing up and either end up dead or in jail, or just go out and do what I wanted and put everything on the line. And that's what I did, because I didn't see any other option, really.
That was a quick turnaround time. You got an album, you even got a manager. Now you're recording here at Urban First Studio.
Yeah, that's right. Bonnie and Cy, they hooked that up for me, and we've got some tours coming up. And the album date was going to be Feb 19, but because of tour situations, we're just still stuck on that date at the moment. Yeah.
Cool, man. So after obviously the album release later on in March and April, hopefully soon, and so everyone can hear it. What else are you planning in the works?
Okay, we're hosting charity events. We've got a nightclub we're opening up, and that's going to be on a Saturday in St Kilda, venue 364 most likely, and basically what the CD sales from there, because there'll be actual pre-release CDs, 30% goes to charity.
Awesome. So you do a bit of charity work?
Yeah, I mean, trying to give back, I mean, I was a pretty mess up kid, so if I can give back whilst doing the music, beautiful, I'll be happy to.
Awesome, man. Well, thanks for chatting with us.
Thanks, Tristan. Cheers.
Cool, man, look out. YO right there.
Winner, go get it. GoGetters.com.
YO there on Media Strikes Back. He's really taken YOLO by the balls.
YOLO indeed.
YOLO YO.
Hashtag YOLO.
Hip hop is so much fun.
Yes.
You're
I have to think about
you're not
it.
a fan, you don't?
No, look. I grew up in the northern suburbs of Melbourne, so hip hop was rammed down my throat.
Well, I tell you what, you're not wrong about that, because I travel around doing a lot of these MC for festival, right?
This is more about you.
Let me get to the point. Let me get to the point, right? And a lot of the time, I'm introducing hip hop bands at these festivals. So there's many of them just growing bit by bit.
You gonna put it on Facebook later?
No.
Okay. Well, look, I thought it was good to have a nice cross section of society.
I'd done a little cross section when I made this little petite little thing. I had a cross section here at the back.
YOLO.
Anyway,
let's go to an ad break. I think.
There's a break coming up.
I think we have to rethink our lives.
Good. And let's check out some of these sponsors.
Strikes Back. Take it easy. Speaking of getting hit in the nads.
Yes.
Wrestling.
Good segue.
No, it's not that good.
Didn't even plan it.
WrestleRock, which is a institution in Melbourne when it comes to wrestling in Australia. The Corner Hotel. Are we allowed to say Corner Hotel? Sure. Corner Hotel.
Thumbs up.
I'll show you what they do. They get up.
Yeah, but just don't do it on me.
No, I'm showing you.
Okay. Oh, God. All right. Can we get this? All right. No. Hey, Jesus. Oh, God. No, I'm good. Is that all they do?
Why are you so bony?
Well, I've got a lot of bones.
Wow.
Now, yeah, well, it's just the way my mum made me. Anyway, is that all they do? They can't possibly.
No.
Oh God, no!
Well, let's cut to it and
Get
you
out
can
of
see
it.
what they do.
Yeah, let's have a look. It's always good fun.
All right, guys, I'm here at WrestleRock, and I'm here with two of the wrestlers this evening. This is Elliot and Mike. How you doing, guys?
Very well, thank you. Not too bad.
Yeah. How you feeling about tonight?
Little nervous. I got this bloke standing next to me though, so I'm not too bad.
He's only worried because I'm taller than him. He's actually quite bigger.
Arguable.
Now, I want to know, and probably me and some of the viewers out there that don't understand wrestling, what is it?
What is wrestling? It's live action theatre. It's a bit of everything. It's not just athleticism, it's acting, it's every single thing you can possibly think of.
So is there I wouldn't be able to obviously just jump in a ring and wrestle. Like, there's a process.
Give you 3 months.
There's a specific process, though, I know, like camps and all that kind of stuff. Tell us a little bit about that.
Oh,
After you, big fella.
all right.
I'm gonna argue with you.
I'm the spokesman. There's a lot of camps. Just in every state, there's a few camps. Depends where you go as to how good it is. Myself and Mike have trained in Melbourne. We've trained overseas. I've trained in Houston, Texas with WWE Hall of Famer Booker T. Mike's trained with Lance Storm in Canada. So we've obviously gone overseas to get a bit more in-depth training from people that have been there themselves and been there for years and know what they're doing. And quite frankly, I think over the last 6 months, both Mike and myself have benefited a lot from that training.
Hey guys, it's Mr. Juicy, back on Media Strikes Back, finally made to TV, and I just want to show you around my crib.
Let's run down Gino Gambino's stats. He is weighing in at 500 pounds. He hails from California. There are cracks in the foundation of the Corner Hotel. Michael Bassam.
Hello, Adam Wilmot. Good, I just wanted to talk to you. This is Media Strikes Back. This is Adam Wilmot's first WrestleRock.
It is, yes. I'm extremely nervous. I'm currently looking at some of the past shows from back in the day.
I don't think anyone cares, Wilmot, but what we want to know is what's your feeling for tonight? It's a big show. I've done hundreds of WrestleRocks before. You meant to make me look better. But tell us, what's your feeling for tonight?
I'm very nervous. I've never wrestled in front of like this WrestleRock crowd, but I think I'll be fine. I'm used to going out there and having high pressure matches. So I'll be alright, I think.
What are you expecting? What are you hoping to come away with? What's your little goal for tonight?
I want the crowd to hate me.
Yeah, it's pretty. I hate you, so I'm sure they can hate you.
Hopefully, I can make them hate me.
And recently, you went to America. You had a bit of fun there. Tell us about that. What was that like?
Yeah, I went and tried out for a company over there called Ring of Honor, and there was 35 other guys there, and just went there, learned some stuff. It was great, yeah.
And they didn't like you like we don't like you.
Obviously, they didn't.
Well, let's try our handshake that we did before. It was such a good handshake. I like it. Thanks very much, Wilmot.
No worries, champ.
All right, guys, I'm here with Craig and Rocky. How you doing, guys?
Very good, very good. Very good.
Feeling very confident tonight?
Feeling confident, feeling full of beans and raring to go.
Absolutely, and I can clearly see that by your belt or this title. What do you call it?
This is the WrestleRock Championship belt, which I am the current title holder. And so, like I was speaking to you before off camera, it's a huge responsibility carrying the belt. But I've got a good friend tonight here, Rocky, teaming up with me in a tag and taking on the two pretty boys you're talking to before. So should be good, should be fun.
And did you guys practice a lot for tonight, or you just walk in and do it?
Well, when you got the champ in your corner, you don't really have to do a whole lot of practice, and this guy can look after me, and we'll just see how we go. We'll wing it.
So speaking of champs, what does it take to be a champion of something as prestigious as that?
Hours and hours of hard work, hard training, and a lot of beers.
A lot of beers. So is that what separates you from all the other wrestlers?
Yeah, the beers give me the edge. The beers give me. I mean, you're hanging around to watch the show tonight, are you, Steph?
I am, yeah.
That's fantastic. If I do happen to get in a bit of trouble, which is not often, is it, Rocky? Not very often I get into trouble. I call for the beer, and I've got my good partner here tonight to pass me the beer, and I take the beer, and it's a bit like a Popeye with the spinach, and just go mental after that.
We'll go to Corey Lockwood. Corey Lockwood. Corey's our resident photographer. Now, Corey, this is your first WrestleRock as well.
No.
As a photographer?
Oh, no, I've done one before.
Okay, how about you say it is so I don't look stupid in front of people?
The first one I've ever seen this place. Who are you anyway?
Yeah, exactly. Tell us, as a photographer, is there a lot of pressure to make sure you get those high action spots?
Absolutely, absolutely. They want the high action shots, and they also want the low action shots, the back behind stage, the bands, and everything else. So we see how we go. We do a good job.
And as a fan, what's the best way to describe WrestleRock? What's it like?
Oh, look, put a late night Saturday night in a local pub in Australia with some rowdy people. No violence at all. It's a very good crowd, but they get a bit raucous, that's for sure.
I like violence.
Well, violence is good in some...
I think there's enough violence in the ring that there doesn't have to be outside.
I think that's exactly what it is. I mean, they beat the living crap out of each other in there, and no one else touches each other.
But now that you've said that, I have a feeling it's going to be like a massive brawl.
Hell, we're all out hell now.
Someone's going to get stabbed.
Oh, probably, and I'll have my back to the crowd, so probably me.
Excellent. Let's go talk to Mad Dog. Thanks very much, Corey.
All right, I'm here with one of the original organisers of WrestleRock. This is Chris.
That's Chris Fresh to you. Like, just because you're wearing those short shorts doesn't mean you get to forget the freshness's name. Like, let's be professional here, people.
And good looking, yeah?
A very handsome. See, I didn't even have to lead you into that. It was just like Gino Gambino, who I think you guys have an association with. He wishes he could get such an attractive woman straight off the bat to give him those sorts of compliments.
We'll do a close up, guys.
No, I'm not responsible for the damage of any lenses if close-ups do happen.
So Chris, tell us a little bit about WrestleRock as an event, as something that's been going on for so long.
As a Melbourne institution is what WrestleRock is. It's perhaps not the oldest rock and wrestling show. There have been others, but WrestleRock came in 2006 and completely revolutionised what rock and wrestling was. It's the most hardcore, it's the most hard-hitting, the bands, the fans, the sticky floors, as you can tell. Like, if you can get off this stage, it'll be amazing. This is the definitive rock and wrestling show here in Melbourne, if not Australia.
Just in general, like, you know, I've seen WWF and WWE. Is it same or is it?
Same, but very, very different. Like, just amped up a lot more. You know, they're a kid-based market. We're an over 18 show. We like to go over and above what people would expect from a wrestling show. You know,
it's like an X-rated version of WWE. So, you know, a bit more hardcore, a bit more in your face, a bit more of everything. So that's what we're going to give you tonight.
more beer. Just a lot of beer.
A lot of beer, guys. So if you're looking for a place to drink a lot and enjoy some, you know, quality entertainment, you got to get down here.
Well, that was really full on. Can you, me. Can you give me a bit of warning before you do that? I just want to try it. This isn't the wrestling, okay?
Okay.
You remind me a lot of that idiot, Mr. Juicy.
He's a dickhead.
Yeah, I know. But no, thanks for that. Thanks for showing it. I feel like an old man. But anyway, the interviews at WrestleRock.
Yes.
Fantastic. I mean, they really get hurt, don't they?
What did that tickle?
No.
No.
Didn't tickle my funny bone. That's for sure.
It was definitely a different experience for everyone. I think that went there. It was their first WrestleRock. So
actually, you know what? I've been going to the chiro for 4 weeks.
You fixed?
No, I think you fixed me.
I think I did.
I think I went, got back.
Something cracked.
Something did crack. When I get up, I'll probably fall and I'll find out what cracked. That's okay.
There was a lot of guts in there.
Yeah.
One of us is pregnant.
I didn't do it.
It's one of us. But yes, thank you to everyone tonight for their stories. It was a really intense episode.
It's been a full-on episode, and I've had a lot of fun.
Well, tune in again, 8 o'clock Monday nights for Media Strikes Back. We'll
Don't
have
forget.
more stories, more slamming, more...
We're going to slam you with a new episode of Media Strikes Back.
I get it.
Yes, and if you want to jump on the Facebook page, it's right here.
The Facebook. Or here.
It's right here.
Somewhere.
Somewhere there.
And Instagram, Twitter.
That's here.
Voxer. Do we have a Voxer yet?
What's a Voxer?